from a designer drug known as spice. This man-made alternative to marijuana is sold online or in convenience stores, often as potpourri or incense. Jerika Duncan is here with how users of this illicit drug are filling hospital emergency rooms. Jerika, good morning.
Good morning, Gail. The Drug Enforcement Administration classifies some of the chemicals found in spice and other marijuana knockoffs as controlled substances. Since January, spice-related calls to poison control centers are coming in at a rate almost 4 times higher than this time last year. They're sold in shiny and colorful plastic packets and have innocuous-sounding names like Spice, Scooby Snacks, Mad Monkey, and Green Giant. But the dried leaves and herbs inside have been sprayed with a dangerous chemical concoction meant to mimic THC, the active ingredient in marijuana.
The fact that it's bringing a lot more people to the emergency room.
Dr. Ruben Almeida has treated several overdose cases. Do you think people actually think this is safer than other drugs or other forms of marijuana?
I think they think that they hear the word marijuana and they think it's a safe drug, but they don't actually connect that to that it's a man-made synthetic marijuana, and the effects are going to be that much harsher.
Hospitals have reported dramatic increases in spice-related visits across the country. It has sickened more than 160 patients in New York over just a 9-day period. In Alabama, 462 people were sent to the ER in 5 weeks. 2 of them died. And in Mississippi, 473 people were hospitalized. It's also suspected in 7 deaths in the state. These 2 brothers from southern Mississippi spent several days in medically induced comas after smoking spice earlier this month. Users report experiencing seizures and tremors, hallucinations and psychotic episodes, suicidal and other harmful thoughts.
I just felt sinking in a hole, watching everything around me just repeat over and over and over again. It was a horrible experience. I was incoherent and I couldn't move. They had to carry me, put me in a car, and they took me to the hospital.
Synthetic marijuana can be smoked or brewed into a tea and is produced in the U.S. as well as overseas.
It's going to be pushed more, we believe, because it is such a high profit margin. Some estimate up to 3 times as large profit margin than marijuana.
The chemicals used are constantly changing. In 2009, there were just 2 known types of synthetic marijuana substances. Now, there are more than 300.
Because it's a man-made molecule in some clandestine laboratory that has no quality control, you may not actually be getting exactly what you're buying.
Public health officials warn that the packets sometimes also contain pesticides and rat poison. They don't know yet if the current uptick in hospital visits is due to increased use of synthetic marijuana or if it's a sign that a new, more potent version of the drug has hit the streets. Charlie?
Jerika, thanks. Only on CBS This Morning.